glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
If you're looking for extra work, stick to the rules. I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. Need some? I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do. Until next time.
It's one thing to say you're good. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me. Got it as part of a fair trade from my client.
They're waiting for you in the cistern. No tricks.
Vex is ready to tear you apart. I hope you have a good excuse for bringing Carlia here.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years. Right out of your noses.
There's only one way to find out what the lass says. Delvin, I'll need you to open. Vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Flynn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used one key.
Look at that dark elf whore, strutting around like
How
she's
dare you
innocent.
bring that gun?
I'll cut her open from gullet to groin.
It's gone. Everything's gone.
Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch!
Vex, put it away.
Do what he says.
Fine. We do it your way.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right... Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. What? Nightingales? Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad, was there anything else? I feared that was the case. Anything else? Then I haven't... I need you to break into Mercer's home, and search for anything that... a gift from the Blackbriars. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Be careful, lass. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill. Good question. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think you're No. It's some sort of crazy contraption. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else in that madness.
I dare Mercer to come back here. Sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
I believe Brynjolf has an open mind, but I've gotten bloody.
Stabbed in the back. It's like the Dark Brotherhood all over again. Well, well. If you happen across any... It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. Can't talk long. Gotta keep my eyes open for Mercer.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Safe travels.
It's a fine day with you around.
Bless your kind heart.
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors. No visitors. No way. Now piss off before you make me mad. That's funny. You think you can take me on? But I can't leave here. I'm supposed to watch his house. What do I do? Wow. Sure is nice of you. Here, hang on to the key and don't let anyone in.
Kill him to get some beer every now and then. Never enough gold. Just one good haul.
There's no doubt Mercer will make for the borders of Skyrim. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. If you find Mercer, give no quarter. Kill him and be done with it.
Can't talk long. Well, if you happen across... Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the Grey Fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. Can't talk long. Gotta keep my
If I
eyes
see
open for
Frey, I'll
Mercer.
pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands. Got more than you can handle. We've been trying to get this item for a while. Whatever. Just get it done.
This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get a jump on you.
Punishment's too good. If I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull with my... If I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull with my bare hands.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. I've spoken to Carlia. Quickly. We have no time to lose. Not now, lass. Carlia said it was important. Until next we meet, lass.
All your questions will be answered. We just have to trust.
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included.
Not now, lass.
You know.
Carlia said it was
Come
important.
find me if you need more marksman training.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside the rift, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Interest you in some marksman training?
Lightly armor means light on your feet. Smart.
glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This way, please.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within... What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the front of the uninitiated settlements in the
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Good. After
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, all of us possess untapped abilities. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. I'm afraid that's impossible. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, the Guild's been restored to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you'd make an excellent replacement for Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Ha! Spoken like the leader of the Thieves Guild. Just don't lose yourself in the role. We have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation. Then it's decided. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthat. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember.